Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the Mystic Lotus Awesome Healers Training Tele Summit. This year has been a collective exercise in learning, I think, right? We learned some life altering lessons about our planet, our society, and ourselves. So it only seems apt that the Healers Training Tele Summit that debuted just a few months ago is enjoying a second edition so soon. We decided we need to focus on modalities and teachers who can prepare us for the new year. How many of you want to step into 2021 with an upgrade in skills, abilities, possibilities, opportunities? Give me a yes. On Mystic Lotus Tele Summits, there's only one answer, a big gigantic yes. Give me yeses on your groups. And to flag things off, we have Dr. Geetanjali Saxena with a brand new modality that debuts on the Tele Summit today. Geetanjali's
Hi
distilled.
everyone.
Hi, Geetanjali. Geetanjali, you've distilled like what, 25 years experience as a healer, trainer, and you've combined that with a very unusual mix of healing techniques and knowledge, right?
Yes.
Now, I'm going to ask one more question for everyone. Are you ready to explore this modality? Then join me in welcoming Dr. Gitanjali Saxena. Doc, it's really, really always fantastic to have you here.
Thank you so much. It's so wonderful to be on the first day Sanskari Summit. That itself, I don't know, I'm feeling very good about it. And thank you so much, Ruchina. Thank you so much, Amrish, for taking me as the first trainer for all of these lovely people. And thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate the effort and the time that you have taken out of your busy schedule to listen to. And I really, really hope that everybody takes something from here. I'm sure, right?
I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will. Your calls are always full of insights, Gitanjali. In fact, I'm going to ask you a very, very basic question. Yeah.
Yes.
What are the most common problems people come to you for?
The most common problems people definitely are two: money and relationships.
Okay. All right. And is that, and why do you think it's so hard for people to resolve money and relationship issues?
See, there are two things. Like, what happens is they are all connected. Money as an energy is connected to Mother Earth or your mother, right?
Okay.
And the feminine energies, right? And if there is a disturbance in your feminine energy, then the
Hmm.
money energy will not be that great. So, right from the time you are born, you are in your one mother's womb. There are issues which your mother has been going through, you have been going through. So, those issues become your issues. Of course, there's a karmic baggage also to it. So,
Hmm.
it becomes difficult to resolve because people find it also very difficult. One thing I've observed in so many days that, years of teaching or seeing that, people find it very difficult to regress or feel those emotions.
Okay.
Today I was dealing with a case, and whenever I would try to take a person, the person would not go. So immediately, what I did was I shifted and I went into. I said, this person, they will find it difficult to actually zone into the issue,
Mm-hmm.
feel it. So even though it was a different session, I made it into a Gaia healing matrix session, and I started connecting. I started giving symbols to her. I started taking her down, and she could do it very nice. So the main thing is I achieved what I couldn't achieve in my last session with her. I
Hmm.
shifted. I said, let her, because it was as if she was ready for it. She said, I'm spinning, and that spinning made me and go to my Gaia matrix. That spinning is one of the words, and I said, let's spin.
Hmm.
And she felt very calm, very relaxed after the session. And it was a very different, it was a session on sexual abuse, which I was doing.
Oh gosh.
So
Okay.
sexual abuse is also one of the most, and this time the sex, I don't like to discuss, but it was the father figure who was. Uh,
Hmm.
so anyway, when we went into this, and she was not able to touch base with the emotion, so I allowed her to be distant. I used those symbols. She was very much in the session, and We found it easy. So this healing, like people find it very difficult to reach their base emotions. You understand?
Hmm. Hmm.
I am here. I am here. I can talk. I can see. I can look. I can eat. But suppose if you tell me now, Gitanjali, go back in time to this event to just release it. 8 out of 10 people can't. And so
Hmm.
we came up with this healing where we can just heal the same issues with, those symbols, and it is equally effective.
Gitanjali, you mentioned the term frequencies, yeah? Frequencies to heal.
Yeah.
What do you mean by frequencies?
So, in the nature, when I've done so many courses that I could also relate to the other courses. And
Hmm.
the frequency, see, everything has a frequency, right?
Okay.
So,
Yeah, of course.
everybody's frequency is different. So, Ruchira, your frequency of money is different. My frequency of money is different. Vedant Kar's, Anita's, Rani Jaswinder's frequency of money is different. Everybody's money frequency is different. So what we do is, I generally in this session, I try to get them to the frequency which is of the
Okay.
universal frequency of money.
Hmm.
Now, again, the place where you are plus the universal frequency will elevate you to a different place. But,
Hmm.
but where you get elevated and where I get elevated and where maybe Anita gets elevated are three different things.
Hmm.
At least now we have the universal frequency to pull us out.
Okay.
So I may be at a very low frequency. I may be just, okay, for example, I may be just on a frequency of 10 out of 100.
Hmm.
So I connect to the universal frequency of 100. Now that 100 may take you to 50, 20, 40, 70, it's your story. But I give them a 100 frequency there. What is the universal frequency of money?
Ah, okay. Okay, that's really interesting. Gitanjali, tell us a little bit more about how did you, what led to the development of matrix healing and what matrix healing is all about?
So we all have a matrix. We all have a energetic matrix within us, within our heart.
Okay.
And this is through the heart center, we project it out of a third eye. And that is how we create our reality. We see
Hmm.
what's there around us, right? Now, this outside matrix sometimes disturbs us. For example, not giving the kind of relationships, not giving the kind of money. So I said, let's heal the outside matrix to get into the inner matrix. So that's why I said, let's do a matrix healing, your internal matrix healing, connected, of course, to your, the third eye chakra, which is, if astrologically I will go, it will go to the sun and the moon, which is your father and your mother, So a lot of shifts bring in from those energies.
Let's just go back to that, what you just mentioned, the father and the mother, the moon and the sun
Hmm.
elements. You've brought in aspects of Vedic astrology. You've brought in some other aspects as well. What, how do they all work together?
So they all work together. Like, see, now you know the chakras.
Hmm.
So all of us know the chakras. I'm sure all of us here have some idea that we are all balls of light. We are all energy. We all have healing vortexes in us, and we are all aligned. Now, what happens is sometimes some chakra becomes imbalanced because of your emotions.
Hmm.
So you start feeling it in the emotional body, and then that chakra becomes imbalanced, which is connected to a planet.
Okay.
So that planet gets disturbed. So, for example, if your root chakra is disturbed, your mostly Saturn as a planet is disturbed. Now you'll get all the issues related to Saturn as a disease, as depression, as money issues. And everybody's alignment is different because you're
Hmm.
born to a certain father and mother,
Hmm.
right? So the father mother is your third eye, Surya and Chandra.
Okay.
So we that's why I said we are trying to align you to your base energies to change your outer matrix so that your inner matrix gets changed.
Okay. So as I understand, it's the play between, it's using the the way the chakras function, the vibration that the chakra, the what frequency the chakras function at, it's also then aligning that with the planets and at what frequency they vibrate at.
Yeah,
And then you're drawing and you're grounding yourself with energies of Mother Gaia
yeah,
to bring all of this together. Is
yeah.
that what?
Yeah. So now what happens is you don't have to connect to the planets. The planets are within you.
Hmm.
We have made certain symbols, which are derivation, which have been downloaded, which I have got through my meditation practice and everything. And
Okay.
that practice, that symbols I use for, it's very simple. It's very easy. The main thing behind this healing is very simple. You just need to draw a symbol, and within 5 minutes every day, and you start seeing huge shifts in your life.
So take us through the process, Geetanjali. What happens in what is a healer who learns this modality? What do they do?
Okay,
Let's say a person comes to you with money issues.
right.
How do you go about?
I have developed 3 4 things. I will just discuss maybe one. There are
Yeah.
3 modalities that we can use. Okay, because you have to first learn yourself and then you do. So you imagine, so there's a meditation which will
Hmm.
attune you to. So you get a picture how you get attuned. That's the first time. After that, you need to just remember yourself as in that, um, the rhodihedron. There is a rhodihedron around you.
Okay.
Okay, so which is connected to the universal energy and to Mother Gaia.
Okay.
And then you again feel as as the rhodihedron, basically it's a cube kind of a thing in your heart chakra.
Okay.
Okay, so now if you want to feel the issue in your body, you can, as I told you, there are 2 3 ways. So you can feel yourself connected to this,
Mm-hmm.
right? After getting connected here, I can either draw the symbols here only and release it.
Hmm.
If that doesn't feel right for you, this is for yourself. If doesn't that feel right for you, and the second method is where we imagine the problem out of my body. So I have a problem in my body or somewhere in my matrix.
Okay.
That problem, I see it in front of me. Then, with the help of the energy at the heart center, the third eye, I start drawing symbols on the problem in front of me. This is for the healer. Those who become practitioners, they can do it for themselves. For the clients, I will enter the person's aura through their crown chakra
Hmm.
and then draw the symbols on their heart chakra, third eye, wherever it is required.
Okay. Okay. So you're there are obviously two protocols.
Yes,
One that you follow for yourself,
yes,
and one that you follow for someone else who's come to you for
uh,
healing.
yes.
Okay. All right. And how difficult or easy is it to learn this?
So I have found this is one of the most simplest technique. That's what I wanted to make it simple. Simple in
Hmm.
the sense because when we just got talking, sometimes the problems would not shift. As I told you, people were not able to regress. The people were not able to shift. So I
Hmm.
immediately started using these symbols,
Okay.
which in my healing processes, and
Hmm.
I saw a significant shift in the person. So the symbol takes a lot. The frequency of that symbol, which
Hmm.
which is connected, takes heals the person. Okay, so it's like it's very easy. Like you just need to remember about 11 symbols, but that also it's given. They are very simple symbols. You just have to look at it and use maybe one symbol for each problem. That's it.
So that means, Doc, it's very straightforward. Each aspect of life has a symbol that will help to resolve or manifest it. So it works for both resolution as well as manifesting, right?
Absolutely. Resolution as well as manifesting.
Okay.
So
So
whatever you want to manifest, you manifest, and then whatever you want to resolve, there is a karmic symbol in this. So there are so many issues which are karmic in
okay.
nature.
How
So
do you know an issue is karmic and or not?
people see money issues.
Hmm.
Like if I have a money issue, for example, I am earning 1 lakh and I feel I should be earning 1.5 lakh. That is not a money issue. It's a normal money issue. But if I'm earning 1 lakh and I have a debt of 50 lakhs, that's
Hmm. Okay.
That day somebody came to me, and the person has about 25 to 30 lakhs of debt and
Hmm.
earns only about a lakh of rupees. So you can
Gosh.
imagine how much time will it take for him to shift
Yeah.
the karmic issue. So immediately I put him onto this exercise for shifting, because I started using the karmic symbol plus the money symbol. So there were two symbols which I used.
Okay.
Okay. And now the person, so basically I said, see, the only thing which we can resolve is for you to get a better job.
Hmm.
So that is part of the issue. Suppose if you're earning a lakh, we can create a job for you which is giving you 2.5 lakhs,
Hmm. Hmm.
and then that would take care. So a little bit logic also is required,
Hmm. Hmm.
but it definitely has started making a shift in his confidence level. Started getting offers. That also
Hmm.
is very important. And I have somebody with whom I'm working from Indore, and the person is into the music industry. Was not having work. I just did about one healing with him,
Hmm.
and today was the next healing, and he said he has seen a shift.
Wow.
That work is coming. But his today complaint was the anxiety is developing. I said, your problem is not the work, the problem is the anxiety. So then I
Okay.
used a different symbol for him, connected to a different or different astrological planet.
So, Doc, take us through what each symbol is responsible for.
Okay, so we have a lot of symbols. Okay,
Hmm.
and I have a money symbol. I have a receiving. So when I see a receiving symbol, it is receiving everything and everything in the universe.
Okay.
Okay, now suppose if somebody wants to receive money, so he has to use the money as well as a receiving symbol.
Okay. Okay.
Then we have the harmony and balance symbol. Then we have the karmic symbol. We have the intellect frequency
Where
active.
would you use a harmony and balance symbol?
Harmony and balance is a lot of places. See, harmony and balance is not just because with your husband and wife. It is with your
Hmm.
colleagues. It is with your parents. It is your brothers and sisters. Harmony within my own self. Like people come to me, I have a lot of money, but so much of stress is there.
Hmm.
And they really have stress. They don't have money issues. They have stress issues. I now a simple a phone call starts making them angry. I don't know if any one of you has that issue, but after some time that phone call, they become so irritated. They can't take calls, and like
Hmm.
they cannot talk to clients. They say we have clients calling us, but we don't want to talk to clients. They're so
Hmm.
stressed.
Hmm.
It's like we don't want work. I've got even clients like that coming to me. So then their harmony and balance symbol is required. Then if there is a husband wife, so right now there is a husband wife case happening. So
Hmm.
we have been putting the harmony balance symbol between both the energies,
Okay.
and things have started moving in a positive direction. So we normally do try to use as many symbols as possible.
Okay. And you've developed these symbols, Gitanjali, yourself. They've come to you through meditations and
So what happens actually sometimes through meditations they come, and um, um some people are clairsentient, so it just gets
yeah.
downloaded in there.
Hmm.
So I could be talking to you, or I could be just sitting, and
Hmm.
I automatically start drawing and trying to connect to the frequencies, because I thought that there should be something which is different.
Hmm.
Like I have learned Reiki, so but there are only 4 5 symbols which I can use there. So I wanted to develop certain symbols which becomes easy. See, because it should become quick and it becomes easy for people.
Hmm.
I wanted to develop something very easy. There should be no demarcation of religion and things like that. It should be acceptable to all forms.
Hmm. That's a really beautiful thought, actually.
Yeah.
You're developing a new modality. That's a really,
Yeah.
really
So
wonderful.
we don't, yeah. So even Mother Gaia is just, the mother.
Hmm.
So that is why we have gone into, and basically our problem starts when, when we start take a birth in the mother's womb. Mother Gaia is a very giving nature, very giving. So we are connecting to her frequencies,
Hmm.
to her positive frequencies, to make the shifts in ourselves. You must not be knowing, but there are so many mothers. People come to me and they tell that my mother is not good to me.
Hmm.
They try to find all the time finding faults in daughters, then sons, and not treating them. So of course, in cities it is different, but we get clients from all over, and even till today they have so many issues. So we need to sort that moon aspect.
In fact, that brings me. So I do want to delve a little deeper into the magic of these beautiful, beautiful symbols you've created,
Okay.
because the process seems so simple, and it's clearly that it's the frequency of the symbols that works on the issues,
Yes.
and whether it's an issue or whether it's something you really want to manifest. So I want to delve a little deeper into the application. You mentioned, for example, you have a symbol for receiving.
Yeah.
Could you tell us a little bit more about that?
Okay. So the receiving symbol is connected to your heart chakra.
Okay.
Okay. Now, in this workshop, I will be activating
Hmm.
everybody who's joining the workshop with these symbols.
Hmm.
And there are separate. So, for all the symbols, there is a meditation and an activation.
Okay.
First, all these symbols are going to be activated on all your chakras,
Ah.
going to be with you forever.
Okay.
So, I myself have the receiving symbol today on my heart. So now with that frequency, so automatically my issues also get resolved. Now,
Hmm.
if still I have an issue, I can just use that frequency and start healing my whatever issues are coming in my life. It can be anything. See,
Hmm.
there are many a times that you become so stressed or you become so worried, not just because of yourself, because of your children not studying. So we
Hmm.
have this intellect frequency symbol,
Okay.
which you can use for your children.
Oh, wow, wonderful.
Yeah, because you need to. So first you will be, because if you have to heal someone, you should be able to heal, or you should be having that power.
Hmm. Hmm.
मेरे पास ही नहीं है, मैं आपको कैसे दूंगी? If I don't have, I can't give anything to you.
Yeah.
So the intellect symbol will be downloaded. So automatically, over a period of time, you will also start seeing that your intellect also changes.
Hmm.
The problems that you were seeing differently, you start seeing them in a different perception,
Hmm.
and that gives you the change which you require.
Okay. Okay. That's true. That's one of the biggest things. So it's only when you start looking at the situation from a different angle can you see. Otherwise, you're in a loop. You're in a continuous loop and pattern of
Yeah,
repeat of trying to solve it in the same way,
exactly.
and trying to solve the same issue in the same way will never yield any
But
result.
here
Any
one thing is
result.
there, which I'll say, which
Hmm.
is gone very different. So many a times people tell you, and even I used to talk like that, and I sometimes do talk in different modalities, but that you cannot heal your own issues.
Hmm.
Now in this, you don't have to think; you just have to use a symbol. There is no thinking, that you don't have to go out of the box. You are automatically attuned to the alchemy frequency, receiving frequency, harmony and balance,
Hmm.
karma activation frequency. You're automatically attuned. So all these are part and parcel now of your day-to-day life.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, and then you can use them to even help yourself. See, because if you are here on the earth, it
Hmm.
is some journey.
True.
Now you are empowered to use these tools.
Hmm.
You don't have to think about it. You just have to use the. Yesterday there was a slight pain in my body. I started using the symbol while sleeping, and it went away. It was a very
Wow.
slight pain here, and but it is very disturbing. It's not about the pain, but it's like why it is paining, why it is paining.
Hmm. Hmm.
And I started using the symbol here, and it went away after some time.
So are there different symbols for physical issues like pain and things like that, or disease?
Yeah, there are different symbols because again, as I told you, diseases are definitely karmic, but pain is not karmic.
Hmm. Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
so if somebody comes to me for a liver cancer issue, then I would be
Hmm.
giving him different symbols.
Okay.
And if somebody comes to me for just a slight pain, I would be giving him a different symbol.
Okay. So, Doc, how do you teach in your course? Do you teach the person to
Yeah,
figure out which symbol should be used for which problem?
yeah, as much as we can, we teach. But there will be, of course, certain questions which the person may have, and we are always there.
Okay.
I will be definitely be there since it's my modality. I can
Hmm.
definitely help them saying you just use these 2, 3 symbols and get done.
Hmm. Okay. But there is a way to combine certain symbols, etc., as well, and
Yes.
uh,
So we'll be teaching, we'll be first doing meditating or activating all these frequencies in you.
okay.
Symbols will be a part and parcel.
Okay.
Okay. After that, we will telling you, okay, now this symbol is used for this symbol is used for this symbol is used for this, and you can use it for a lot of other things also.
Okay.
Suppose if somebody wants to manifest a house,
Hmm.
money would be required, right?
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah. And then you require the manifesting, the receiving symbol also. So
Hmm.
a little bit of common sense also.
Hmm. Yeah, of course. Okay. Doc, I want to hear from, I think Vaishali is here. I want to, because you mentioned different issues, etc., that get resolved. I want to hear from Vaishali what
So
her
Vaishali
experience.
has learned it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So because she's one of the few people, I've been working very closely with Vaishali from the last 10, 12 years.
All right.
She learned a lot of modalities with me, and when the Gaia healing happened, she was one of the first whom I kind of gave the
Oh,
knowledge to, and she has been using it quite effectively. She's a very nice healer. She's a very good healer, and what I like about Vaishali is her way that she talks to the clients very patiently, very
mm.
humbly. So any client we refer her to has good praises for her.
Wonderful. Let's hear from Vaishali. Um, Vaishali, can you unmute yourself? Let me just check. Can you hear us now?
Possibly, I am not the one you're trying to unmute.
It is this one, Vaishali Oza.
Ah, sorry. Vaishali, can you hear us now?
Yes, certainly, Ruchira. Thank you so
Ah,
much. Thank you, Dr. Geetanjali, for your kind words. I'm really honored when a healer like you praises this way. It's really a big thing for me. Yes, I've certainly learned Mother Gaia's healing 5 years back, and I'm still using it on me. I should discuss about intellect symbol. In fact, I use the same on my child also. My God, he's very fussy. He doesn't study.
hmm.
So somewhere I that's what I was hearing, and I realized
She's muted.
I realized how I am connecting with the symbols. Those symbols are very sacred. So it has actually helped me to come out of many karmic patterns and realize my karmic patterns also in life. I have been using harmony symbol, I've been using money and receiving symbol all the time. Currently, me and my son both are using it.
You are getting muted all the time, Vaishali.
Actually, I'm getting a call. That's why. So I'm sorry about that. So I use that symbols, and it has actually been benefited since 5 years. I'm experiencing the bliss out of my life. So it's really helpful. I would say thank you to her for teaching me such a great modality.
How wonderful, Vaishali. Vaishali, just tell us a little bit about before you started practicing matrix healing. What were the issues that you were facing? You're on mute still.
I think so. Her child is there. Her child, or maybe something. I don't know.
We'll just try and okay. I've sent a request to unmute.
Yeah,
Yeah, there we
thank
go.
you. Because he came, so I had to unmute it. The issues when I had met Dr. Gitanjali since 10, 11 years back, I had a relationship issue which that point of time she had not introduced Gaia at that point of time. So she took me through hypnotic processes and all. She resolved it. In fact, the moment my relationship issue got resolved, I got an promotion in my work. From an executive, I got a double promotion to assistant manager directly. Like no company gives that. They first make it senior executive and then it goes to assistant manager. But they shifted me directly to assistant manager. So that was a major shift that had happened. And when then I started learning modalities from her. She's my first guru, of course, and I started learning many modalities from her. And lot changes started. So the moment she said that okay, she's getting downloaded, and those, in fact, those um, symbols are actually been drawn in front of us. and
Ah.
she had kept it very sacred. But I, for that moment when she used to draw, I was like, okay, she's making some drawing. But later on, when I learned, and then I could, oh, that message she was getting it, and she was drawing it. So that time I could connect it. Okay, that this were downloaded symbols that she has got. I had that point of time I had debts. So as I had got married and I had got debts, family loan was there, home loan was there.
Oh
So it
gosh.
really helped me to come out of those issues. So yes, by God's grace, since 5 years, I feel that I have at least stable and I'm happy.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Thank you so much, Vaishali. Thank you for coming on,
Pleasure, pleasure.
sharing that with
Thank
us.
you. Thank you so much.
Gitanjali, you
She
mentioned
follows, she follows Mystic Lotus a lot. When I mentioned it to her that you have to come, well, yes, I get those calls. I said, okay, then join us.
yeah, we have actually. I think I've spoken with Vaishali once or twice before as well. um, Doc, tell us a little bit about, are there certain qualities or skills that I would need, or gifts that I would need in order to learn matrix healing?
You just need to understand English. If you,
All right, but what about, like, being intuitive and things like that?
see, intuition comes automatically because one of the symbol is the intuition symbol here. Okay, so
Okay.
once you are getting downloaded with this frequency, you will see that your intuition power automatically.
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
but for this you don't know. It's just like, this is the problem. Let's do this and see the result.
Okay.
It's very simple. So you just need to be like above 18 and have a fair knowledge of English or Hindi, being
Hmm.
able to talk. Even if you don't know English, it's fine. We can change, or we can teach you in, simultaneously in Hindi.
Hmm.
Doesn't matter. Myself, I'm from a Hindi speaking background, so not a problem at all for me. And
Hmm.
you can definitely, because it's just a symbol. So suppose if I have to draw a symbol on you right now, how much time does it take? And
Yeah.
how much time do I like need? No intellect is required for that.
Hmm. You mentioned time, and so that's why I'm asking this. In fact, when we were talking about matrix healing in the last week or so, we were discussing the modality, and we were trying to explain to me what it's all about. You mentioned that typically somebody would do this process over 21 days.
Right.
Is it really, is it necessary to do it for 21 days alone and you see the results, or is it that, does it vary with perhaps the intensity or the complexity of the problem?
Okay. So 21 days is the minimum.
Okay. All right.
Suppose if you have a bigger problem, like I can explain it here. There was a client who came to me with a debt of 50 crores.
My goodness.
Crores. And first his wife approached me, and then from what she told me, I thought this is not possible. 50 crores is too much. And she's saying, you're not earning anything today. So like, you don't know where to work from. And he started coming to me. And when I saw him, I found that he had the energy. When you look at a person, you can zone into the person's energy.
Hmm.
And I said, he can do it.
Hmm.
He needs a little help. And
Hmm.
the problem with him was he was not able to regress. He was not able to do things. So I started using the symbol. Now I use it in a different manner. I kind of called him for 3 days, gave a gap, then again called him for 3 days. Like that, I continued the healing for at least 6 to 8 months.
Okay.
Okay. After I did that healing for 6 to 8 months, I don't know. See, he was in shares. Now shares में क्या होता है? अचानक से पैसा आ जाए. But again, the thing is, you should be able to have that luck also.
So
Because
I'll just share that with our international audience. Shares is basically equities, stocks and equities, and Dr. Gitanjali was just saying that, you, for someone who's in that sort of he's a trader basically, right?
yeah,
That
trader.
means, yeah. So that means money can suddenly come in a rush, and vast amounts of money can come in a rush.
So he had a major fall in 2010.
Hmm.
And from 2010, his debt started increasing. And by the time he came to me, it was 50 crores.
My goodness.
There was no earnings and all that, and see whatever it was.
Hmm.
But and he was not getting the luck back at the trading,
Hmm.
at the stocks.
Hmm.
Wherever he would invest, it would go zero. So again, that would add more to the debtors.
Hmm.
So after doing this healing, he got the right person,
Frequency.
the right share, he got the right company to put in, and he got his 50 crores.
Wow.
He didn't have any debt. Yes, yes. And, within 6 to 8 months, he was out of his debt.
Oh my goodness. That is like incredibly awesome.
So,
50 crores is a massive amount. That's what, more than 50 million, right?
yeah.
I never know what the crore to the million is.
So yeah,
But that is incredible.
yeah,
That's an that's an awesome turnaround. And you
yeah.
did this for 6 to 8 months. And I can't imagine, like, even if I had to, earn 6 to 8 months to pay off a 50 crore debt in 6 to 8 months is just awesome.
But he was used to that kind of money. He when he
Hmm.
understand, as I told you, everybody's frequency of money is different.
Different. That's right. That's true.
So he had that. He used to come and tell me, when I had money, I would give 50 lakhs, 1 crore cars to my sister. And today they're not even giving me 10 lakhs. So believe me, when your own time is bad, nobody gives you anything.
Okay, Doc, I have a couple of questions. That is a really, really awesome example, though.
Yeah,
That's a
but it's,
fabulous
I,
example.
I can't bring him here for the
Yeah,
test.
I can understand. I can totally understand that.
Yeah, it becomes,
But so I'm going to raise a couple of questions that have come up from our audience. Is There are questions regarding whether matrix healing is similar to Merkaba, to Lama Fera, because there's symbols involved, etc. Is it similar to Merkaba or Lama Fera, or Reiki, because Reiki is also
Reiki symbols. Reiki, I know I teach Reiki. So it is not, they are symbols, but in Reiki, we have about, as I told you, 4 5 symbols which are used for all the problems. There are no
Hmm.
specific symbols. Here, I
Hmm.
have connected them with the planets and with the chakras. So I have done it a bit differently
Hmm.
because I always like astrology as my a little bit base. I love that subject.
Hmm. Hmm.
So I have used that to combine, because when you are born on the planet, everybody comes with a blueprint,
That's right.
your horoscope, and
Yeah,
those chakras are actually, giving out certain vibrations depending on that horoscope of yours.
that's right. Yeah.
That's why it is different. And Lama Fera symbols, again, I teach Lama Fera, so many of you must be knowing that. And just recently had a class on Mystic Lotus also. And Lama Fera, in you have to do all the 6 7 symbols. We are not working here like that. We are very symbol specific here.
So if there's a specific problem, and there's a specific blend of symbols that you will use to treat that problem,
Yes,
and
absolutely.
that's because it's rooted in the frequencies of the planets as well as the chakras.
Yes.
So that's quite different from Lamafera, and definitely different from Merkaba as well, as I see it.
Merkaba healing, I don't know. I've not even gone through it once, so I can't comment.
Okay. All right. Okay. There was a question from Suramya. She was saying, could you tell us a little bit more about what is the meaning of a karmic problem?
Mhm. So, as I told you, what Vaishali was saying,
Hmm.
relationship issues are karmic.
Okay.
Not having a child is karmic.
Okay.
Having a child which is autistic, or having children with having defects from birth is karmic.
Okay.
Loans are karmic.
Hmm.
Not being able to buy land, house is karmic.
Okay.
So
But
all these
what if that is because of
things are
just not having enough money to buy it?
so that is karmic also. As I told you, uh,
Hmm.
now it will only come with a particular time, right? So we have
Ah.
in the time. So that is why it is karmic.
Okay.
And you will see that you have bought the house, but you're
Hmm.
not able to. Then you suddenly see a downfall in business. You're not able to pay. You lose your job. All that is karmic. Let me tell you very, very honestly, which is what I thought today.
Hmm.
there was a client before this, before my meeting, there was a client, and I was working on the client. And when the client was speaking to me, she said that she's a travel agent. She sends people to Dubai and things like that. And she's a very good client. And the place where she used to get her leads from 1,200, the people have gone to 16. But there are many places where I've seen people have not lost their jobs. But there are people who have lost the jobs in this situation, and people who have not lost their jobs. Got it? So I have always seen that if you do a little bit of this is karmic. Same time, same thing. I'm not losing a job, the other person is losing. That's karmic. So the karmic symbol is like a universal master symbol.
Okay. All right. That makes it quite clear. Tell us, Doc, a little bit more in terms of what are the applications of you very beautifully explained, and we can clearly see the application in the context of money, or even perhaps a little bit towards relationships. Are there other applications of matrix healing?
Okay. So the other applications for matrix healing are people like I'm right now working on somebody who has liver cancer.
Okay.
Okay. Now cancer is happening when you have a chakra above your Sahasrahar, which is cut off by Rahu.
Oh, okay.
So there are disturbances in that part of your life.
Huh.
Do that now. I'm using the symbols to release this cycle. Now this is disease, so I will have to release coming on again and again. That is one more application where we can work, because your karmic cycle needs to be broken. There has to be a barrier now. There's a wall. I have to break it with the help of this.
Okay.
So I'm using it on this chakra and healing his issue of cancer.
Okay. Okay. So it can, so obviously that means it can also work on a variety of other health issues, whether it's liver or kidney or lungs.
Yeah, because every planet is associated with a disease.
Ah, okay.
So if you know the frequency of one planet, any disease associated with that can be resolved, right?
So then that means, Doc, I would need to understand some basic level of Vedic astrology,
Yeah,
right?
so I've given that in the manual. I'll
Okay.
give more notes also, because
Okay.
I like to make it much more interesting. Try to give more. This is what I've tried. I try to give more. But it is like book hai, likha hai. You need to basic knowledge of English is there. You can just read. That's it. It doesn't need to. I've not made an astrology. Okay, now it's in the 12th house. It is the drishti of this house. No, that's very basic, very simple. I have tried to make it as simple as possible. So people, they just use the symbol. Suppose if anybody, it's written there, Cancer, use this symbol.
Okay.
Rahu symbol is there.
Okay. Okay. That makes it really, really easy to follow and easy to learn. How long does it take, Doc? Take us through a little bit about the course. And there are a couple of questions that have come up around body aches and pains. I'll just like to tell everyone we're going to go into a demonstration of matrix healing very soon, where we're going to look at a couple of things on how it works on anxiety and stress, and how it works on pain. Yeah. And you'll see how it works immediately on these couple of things. So it'll give you a taste of that. But before that, Doc, tell us a little bit about what all is included, and what are the key aspects of matrix healing that you cover in your course.
So the key aspects which I cover in my course of matrix healing is, of course, the 7 chakras. Then the planets associated with each chakra.
Okay.
Then when the planets become problematic, or they become sluggish, or whatever which are related to this planet.
Okay.
Okay. And then we are going to do meditations to activate the frequency for each one of the people, practitioners. right?
Okay.
And then we're going to teach them how to do the elevation.
Okay.
Be very simple.
That's really, really clear and very structured as well. That's fantastic. Okay, so shall we give everyone a little bit of an experience with matrix healing?
Yeah. The only thing is when if whoever is going to come in the issue and all that, but they just have to keep on saying matrix, activate, and spinner. These are the three words they have to keep on talking to themselves.
Okay, okay. Okay, shall we look at stress first, Doc?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Can we do stress and anxiety together, or are there different symbols for the two things?
See, it would be better if we can do it separately, anxiety and stress. But I think so. See, I don't think so. Stress actually is a byproduct of anxiety.
Yeah.
So I don't think we have different things. But yeah,
All right, so let's look at stress. Let's look at everyone in our group today. If any of you are feeling stressed, give us a ranking in terms of what you think is your stress level at. 10 being crazy, like you want to tear your hair out right now, and 0 being you're very zen.
very like.
Give us in either WhatsApp or Telegram, whichever group you're active on right now. Tell us what is your stress level, and we'll take a look. I hope nobody is stressed. I never hope that anyone is stressed. Okay, we've got some 7s and 9s. People are feeling really, really overwhelmed or fed up. There are days when I feel fed up. I think I should have that. There should be a symbol just for working on feeling fed up, Doc.
Balance. That's it.
I would totally sign up for that course just to learn that one symbol. Oh gosh. Okay, I see some 10s also.
Yeah, there are a lot of
Um,
people who are stressed, and I can understand because of the COVID time and
yeah.
insecurity. And the fear. It's like if you go out, also there's this fear.
Yeah, true. True.
Incidentally, a
Okay.
very interesting thing. I had met a doctor, and
Hmm.
I was with the doctor for about an hour, half an hour, 45 minutes.
Hmm.
And after I left, so I came to know within 2 days that the person actually had COVID while treating me.
Oh,
So
good God.
everything was there, but sometimes you become too close and things like that. I was so worked up, so worked up. I
Hmm.
started using a symbol on my
On yourself.
my immune system, my this, and
Yeah.
then but I didn't get. So I think I'm one of the few persons who came so close to somebody who had COVID and did not get it.
And oh, touch wood, touch wood. Fantastic. I'm so glad. Okay, we've got Shomitra, who's at 9. We've got Corneligia. I hope I pronounced your name correctly, Corneligia. She's at
On
9.
silent, I think.
Could be Cornelia, perhaps. So, and she's at 9 as well. And we've got Satnam, who's at 10, and Suramya, who's at 9. Shall we just look at?
Yes.
Do you need any other information, Doc?
They are all stressed, right? I'm just
Yeah, their stress levels are between 9 and 10.
okay. So I'm not going to put, it's very simple. Okay. Now it's a group process. What I want you to, first of all, imagine wherever is the stress in the body,
Hmm.
wherever is the highest line and everything, bring all the energies to your heart center.
Okay.
Feel all the stress gathering at the heart center.
Okay. All right.
And after you have done that, so all of you, please close your eyes. Take a slow, deep breath in and exhale. Now, since you're not practitioners, I will connect. I'm already connected to Mother Gaia. And I'm putting all of you in that beautiful rhododendron.
So, Doc, let me
And
just
then if I
explain
use,
that quickly. The rhododendron, is it?
yeah,
That's a geometric shape
geometric.
around us.
So I am imagining, because I am healing.
Hmm.
So I'm putting all of you, those 10, 12 people, into this
Okay.
polyhedron. And you please just keep on chanting Matrix Activate and Spin 21 times.
Okay.
Normally you
And
have,
this can be done for everyone, right?
yeah, those,
Everyone who's feeling stressed can say
yes,
this.
yes,
So
yes.
it's matrix, activate, and spin.
Yeah, I have written that in that WhatsApp VIP healer spin.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is there
We'll just
somebody
tell
who's,
the team as well.
there is somebody who's feeling a spinning. There's somebody has vertigo out here, or a
I'll just
low blood
ask
pressure,
in the
high
group.
blood pressure. Praveen.
If anyone has vertigo or high blood pressure, is it?
Maliha is having, yeah, I could feel that. So get into the healing matrix, Maliha. I could feel that. So Maliha, right? You have a vertigo or a high BP? What is it? One or two? Two high BP. Okay, okay. So see, this is how, you know, the moment you think, you start getting into the matrix. Okay, so please close your eyes, all of you. Just keep on chanting Matrix, Activate, and Spin. I'll close my eyes and I will now remove the stress from all of you. Maliha, you'll start feeling better. You are on my screen. Just keep on, I will also keep on repeating Matrix, Activate, and Spin so that you repeat with me. And I'm drawing the frequency symbol on you using my third eye. I've put all of you in a rhododendron. Matrix, Activate, Spin. 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 Yeah. How is the stress levels?
Thanks, Doc. We'll just ask. Is it that super quick, Doc? I had no stress today, so Okay, we'll just wait for everyone to type in. You can give a rating. You can say, whether if your stress level was at 9, what is it now?
Yes, because there two people have written 2 2, but what Cornelia's stress, I think so, was about 7.
Yeah, we'll just wait for everyone to.
Yes, fair.
Cornelia's down to 2. That's fantastic, Cornelia. I hope you're feeling much, much better. Ritika's down to 2 as well. Jayashree's down to a 3, and so is Asha. There's a whole bunch of people thanking you. Doc, Lata's feeling a little choked up near the throat. Is there something that she can do to feel better?
Yeah, so tell her to feel everything going back to her into her heart, that choking feeling, and just say matrix activate spin 21 times. Tell her to just do that.
Okay. So, Lata, I hope you
And
heard
breathe
that.
out. And breathe it out.
Every time she says matrix activate spin, she should breathe out through her mouth.
Yeah, because the throat is also affected.
Okay. And say it 21 times. So you're saying it and breathing out through your mouth.
Yeah.
And you're doing it 21 times. It should help you, Lata. Tell us if you can do it. Take this time to do it. Vinod is feeling a little bit heavy in his head. Should he do the same thing, Doc?
No need.
Okay.
Go.
It'll go away.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Lakshmi says, I can feel some energy in my palms. um, Satnam also says there's a bit of heaviness.
It will go away with time. That's healing.
Okay. All right. Maliha says she's feeling a headache coming on.
So Maliha, right?
Yeah.
BP. So Maliha, what you need to do is you have to focus on your third eye and say matrix activate spin. From your heart, the energies have gone down here. So matrix and activate spin. Just focus here and keep on feeling and feel that issue is getting out. That heaviness is leaving the body. That's it. It's going away. When we say matrix activate spin, it spins and it goes out.
Okay. Okay.
Do that, Maliha, 21 times.
Okay. Ritika says, I feel something spinning inside me. And Janvi says, whoa, stress very low. That is really good. Cornelia is saying, yes, better, still feeling energy all over my body, but mostly
Good energy.
down in my head.
But she had a lot of fear, but a lot of things have come down. So when Shilpa is saying, I can see, feel something revolving.
Revolving, yeah.
You're doing, you're spinning it up so that your internal matrix is what we have spinned for your outer matrix to be better.
So is it possible that your body also feels, and I see this all the time in any energy work, Doc, that your body gets hot and you can be slightly sweaty. I saw somebody was feeling slightly sweaty. So that's quite
That's
normal.
normal, and they should feel happy that they are feeling that somatic charge.
Okay.
It's a somatic charge. So exactly from where it is coming, it will start getting released.
Okay. 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 That's great. Jayashi says eyes are slightly stressed. Is there something that she can do?
Me too. Yes, she had worked on the stress. It will go away in some time.
Okay.
It's about an hour to settle down. Nothing will happen.
Okay. Suki saying feeling charged and active. Wonderful.
Here now you see that people who have less time, less symptoms, they get dissipated fast, and some people require more. That's it.
Okay. Okay. Doc, one quick question for everyone who's going to be on our replay later. If they hear this on the replay, does it help for their stress to go down as well?
Yes, it will help.
Okay. Okay. And they can practice this themselves as well. They can say these 3 words.
See, the thing is that I see now. Please understand. Here I was there. I knew those 10, 12 names. I had put those names in octahedron. They will not have the same effect.
Okay. Okay.
It's a replay.
Okay.
So we didn't work for the entire. So I just worked on those 10, 12, 15 people who told me that they have stress. They have stress. So if you don't want to create it, right? them in an octaheat there. Octaheat,
Okay.
okay. So once I put them there, then
Hmm.
this is for those specific people.
Okay.
It won't work for all of us. And so that's the thing.
Okay. What happens, Doc, when somebody goes through this exercise but doesn't feel any change? What is that?
So they're more resistant. They're sometimes more resistant. And it may take 2, 3 times. They need to do this maybe tomorrow or day after tomorrow.
Okay.
And
Okay.
that's why they can't keep on doing it. They need to learn it.
Hmm. Yeah, of course. Yeah. So we have Suramya who's saying that, sorry, ma'am, I couldn't feel anything. Um,
Okay, now there are some people who will not feel invariably. The shift will happen in them, but they will not feel. They're the kind of people who can't feel. They're very intellectual.
okay. Okay.
So they don't feel anything in their bodies.
Okay. Okay.
Only when their outer things shift. So like, when everything outside is fine, I'm feeling peace inside. But I
Hmm.
don't know what it feels like to have peace inside me. There's a difference.
Hmm.
They're very high on the intellectual quotient. Very intelligent people.
Suramya, I hope you heard that. All right. Seema's asking, how can we release resistance?
So resistance is something which, again, as I told you, there are certain, sometimes if it is not going, then, it could be karmic by nature.
Hmm. Hmm.
Also, it could be that a person doesn't, can say yes to healing, but a part of him is not ready for healing. So then we have to work on that part.
Okay. Okay.
That's why we require to ask the person what it is and what's not. So um,
Okay.
even I was very resistant to healing. Today I'm very open.
Hmm.
So it's a little bit of practice. That's it.
Okay, all right. I just want to tell everyone that, oh, okay, Lata's just replied saying that choking has released, can feel it somewhere near the solar plexus. So that means that it's
So
leaving the
Lata,
body,
I will
isn't it?
tell you, it is not a choking, it's an entity. Get in touch with us, we'll release it.
Okay,
Do it right now.
okay, all right,
It's not a one-to-one.
okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
See, understand, it's very easy to. First, it was here. Now it's somewhere else. This only happens in the case of entity.
okay, okay, all right,
The pain will shift. Your feeling, the somatic charge will shift. There is
okay,
somebody who's playing hide and seek with you.
okay, all right. I do want to tell everyone that Dr. Gitanjali is going to be around tomorrow for a longer demonstration. So if you have questions for her, if you have specific issues, like I can see some questions regarding, how whether it works, how does it work on money and relationships, etc. Particular to your money and relationship problem, you can come on the call tomorrow with Dr. Gitanjali and ask her for advice, and ask her whether this was something that will help you. Yeah. All right. So we're going to share. Is everyone ready to look at the course details? Because we want to like keep this tight today. Um, just give me a big yes if you're all set. Then we'll share our screens and share with you what the course details, etc., are. There's a whole bunch of questions in the meantime, Doc. Sanchita is asking about back pain and things like that. So, Sanchita, Ashish, will your questions will get answered on, if your specific questions to your problems, etc., will get answered on the group itself. Dr. Gitanjali is around all of today on to reply to questions on the groups, and she's around tomorrow. The team will let you know the timing for that call, so that you can speak with her on, have another session. If you have questions around matrix healing, you can ask her then. Yeah. All right, Doc. I just noticed Ruchika's here,
Yeah.
and I was wondering if before we share the course details, etc., we hear from someone who's done the course recently. Yeah. Ruchika, can you unmute yourself? I'm just going to. I've put in a request. Yeah.
Hi everyone. Hi.
Hi, Ruchika.
I've not done the course yet, and it sounds very interesting. I'll be doing
Oh,
it.
you went through matrix healing for your issues. Ah, that's right. I got muddled. Sorry.
So Dr. Geetanjali helped me clear some very long pending things. One, where we were trying to sell our ancestral home, and we
Hmm.
did not get any offers. So then she introduced this healing, and she told me to start using a symbol she gave me, and it really helps. At least we are getting offers now. So that's a
Wow.
yeah, and we soon, hopefully, fingers crossed. So we'll try and sell this off very soon. And we were getting offers to a
We were
tune of
working on this issue 2 months back, I think.
yes, ma'am. And it is really like improving. I've got like I was not hearing from anyone. We used to put in a request, and people would say there are no prices in that area. This the place will not sell. And now, of all of a sudden, every Sunday somebody comes over and has a look at my house. So that's the shift. And then during COVID, my husband was almost on the verge of losing his job, and we were wondering what to do. And it's a garment export industry he works for, so getting a job again would have been very difficult. So again I contacted my mentor. She said, okay, what can we do? So again she gave me, she in fact did that healing herself for 21 days. She was very proactive, and she used to call me at a certain time, okay, let's start the healing. And we both would sit down, and it's helped immensely, and our household income has gone up. Job hasn't been lost. He's still working with the same company. His salary has, because they had during the COVID time, they had kind of reduced the salary for 50%. Now it's gone back to 80%. And plus the whole household, my own income has increased. So both of us were participating in that healing, and we have seen a shift. So it is amazing. And I mean, during COVID times, I don't know if somebody's increased income, but I have. So it's very awesome. And all thanks to Dr. Gitanjali. She's really done this. Like she's got so much of enthusiasm, and she does it with so much of heart that it really inspires you to be connected with her and to do things with her. It's really awesome. The way she really treats me and also all her clients. It's really, 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 I mean, hats off to her. We are happy and safe and secure. Even during COVID, I had a very big family emergency, and she would always say, okay, just use this symbol, just do this, and I'm praying for you. So she's been like a support system throughout. So
Fabulous.
thank you so much, Dr. Gitanjali. Thank you for
Thanks,
everything.
Ruchika. Thanks for sharing that. And I can totally understand because I know a lot of people who are trying to sell off property during this time, and the property market's been down for so long. It's been quite challenging for many. So that's brilliant that it's the symbols are working for you.
For sure. Thank you.
Thanks, Ruchika. Thanks.
Thank you, Ruchika.
Thank you.
Doc, let's share the course details, etc., with everyone. I'm just going to share my screen. So, okay. Okay. All right. We'll just take everyone through. Doc, tell us there's a practitioner level first, right?
Yeah. So we have the practitioner level, the correlation between the chakras and the planets,
Hmm.
the Rahu Ketu axis and its influence on a person, on a human being, the
Okay.
characteristics of planets. Not much, little bit, okay? Means we
Hmm.
don't want uh, people to get confused. Planetary governance and planetary cabinets,
Hmm.
the corresponding planets and zodiac signs, the seven chakras and other astrological relationships, and the chakras, planets, and archetypal. Now, here we are making the person enter into the different multi-dimensions so that I'm there, but I can access different layers of my multi-dimensional being.
Hmm.
So, understanding the activation frequencies, why, suppose if I'm using the alchemy frequency, so which is also the money frequency. So, what is where to be used, how to be used, and things like that. Okay, frequency with the cosmic heart. So we have to connect this the rhodihedron, the octahedron. That is
Hmm.
that will be. So how in 2 minutes I got connected. So I will be taking you through the meditation to get you connected to your octahedron. right?
Okay.
And the activations to enter multi-dimensionality means for all these things there will be meditations for the main 7 chakras. Okay, the 7 symbols will be there, and then stepping into the cosmic heart matrix. So your heart, there is a matrix, there is an octahedron around you. The octahedron is connected to the universal consciousness and the consciousness of Mother Gaia.
All right. And Doc, just a quick question from the audience. Shilpi's asking, someone who doesn't know astrology, can they do this?
Of course, it's very simple.
Yeah.
It's not like five pages of astrology we are teaching. We're just teaching the basics. I'm not teaching astrology here.
Because you're basically telling them what are the principles that
Yeah.
matrix healing is based on.
You know there is Jupiter, right? So how does Jupiter help you? Jupiter is part of this secret chakra.
Hmm.
How it is helping you? How changing that will help you?
Hmm.
So it's very simple. We are not seeing anybody's horoscope or something.
Hmm. Okay. All right. And then there's the trainer level.
Yeah, so I have also introduced the trainer level because I feel that the more the teachers, the more this knowledge reaches a lot of people because I can't reach everyone. So, and the practice, how to teach, so they can become the trainers for this, so they can start teaching. That there are more practitioners there, and we teaching them. So they will in this 3-day workshop with us. They will be asking them to, because they have this 5 days to repeat the course. So I'll be giving them small topics to talk on. What have they understood? How to conduct workshops with summit, what to talk, what not to talk, and things like that, and how to give attunement. Because meditations will not be taught in the practitioner. It will be attunement. You can do it for somebody, but you cannot attune somebody. Right? That's not the course.
Yeah.
And that's why there is no recording.
Hmm.
And then of course the demo of participants, like I'll be asking, do this for this person.
Doc, one quick question before we go on. Lakshmi's asking, she's learning numerology. Will it help with matrix healing? Or does it match well with matrix healing?
Numerology is a science of numbers,
Mm-hmm.
and numerology is also very, very good. This is healing, and numerology is like this person's date of birth is, so this person's characteristics are this and this is going to happen. It is not, there is a healing modality. Matrix healing is a healing. When you suppose what's her name?
Lakshmi.
Lakshmi. So suppose Lakshmi, you see a person is coming with a particular issue. Suppose now, very simple issue, sikhate hain numerology mein, the person has 8 number as Saturn, and people get very terrified of it. And so you can definitely then, you can Saturn, that you can easily put up the root chakra of a person and heal that person's 8. So simple, you can definitely combine it. See, it's creativity. You can combine so many things.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, that's a really beautiful combination of looking at understanding the problem with the number and then bringing
In
in
fact,
the
that's
solution.
what, suppose like yesterday only I saw somebody's horoscope. So she was going through a divorce.
Oh.
She'd come for a tarot reading, and I said, I see a relationship issue. And she was asking about marriage. But I didn't know what was it. So I said, I don't see you getting married. Some experience has tarnished you so much. Then she told me that she's going for a divorce. Now she said, why am I going? So I said, I will have to check. It's meant to be. And when I saw her, she's going through the Rahu Mahadasha.
Oh.
She was not positioned properly. So now I told her about this, and I said, let's do it for 21 days for you to get out of your issues, and let's see the shift, right?
That's
So
great.
I combined astrology with the matrix. So instead of giving a pukraj or a gomade or something, I gave this.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, we'll just share the other details. So, Doc, will you take everyone through?
Yes, definitely. So my workshop cost for the practitioner level is 20,000, right?
Yeah.
And you can revise the workshop at no additional cost once. Not many times, just once, okay? And that will be additional 20,000 worth of the workshop, because In the whole workshop, we are answering your questions and clearing your doubts. So it's like 20,000. And my support, I'll be there with you on WhatsApp for 3 months, worth about maybe 5,000 rupees. And I'm giving you the study manual. After that, you can become a practitioner. You can use it anywhere. Okay. And now this is so kind of Mystic Lotus and Dragonflies. If you become a practitioner with us, you can yourself list yourself at Mystic Lotus and Dragonflies at which is an offer worth 6,500. So total the price for this whole package, 20 and 20 and 5 and 6,500 works out to be 51,500. Okay, a lot of fives. And US dollars, 807 US dollars, right? That is the package A for only the practitioner level.
Great. And today we've got a special, of course.
So we are giving this for only rupees 10,000. That means my entire course with one additional revision with Mystic Lotus, listing and WhatsApp support, which is for 51,500. You can book it for only 10,000 rupees, and you can become a practitioner for life. And you can help to solve your problems of your clients, of your relatives. You can become a very empowered individual.
So I have an additional special on this, Doc. That is that everyone who joined us, joined the Tele Summit, they registered for the Tele Summit during Diwali. They got a special Diwali gift from Mystic Lotus and Dragonflies, and that was they could use 1,001 rupees or $11 off on any package that any one package that you buy during the Tele Summit. Yeah.
Okay.
Like a little credit that you have in your wallet already while you're shopping for new skills and new possibilities. Yeah.
That's great.
So that's an addition. So that if you use that today, this course for practitioner level is going to come down to just 9,000 rupees. I think 8,999 in reality, because we did 1,001 rupees and we gave or $11. So that's 147. It'll come down to $147 today. Otherwise, 8,999. Yeah. All right. And of course, there's a trainer level course as well. I'm going to take everyone through that. Doc, you've got practitioner plus trainer together.
Yeah. So the practitioner is already at 51,500, right? Now the trainer is an additional 40,000 rupees, right? So entire revision at 40,000, 3 months of my support for 10,000, my study manual, plus the same thing, 50% on 1 year professional listing on Mystic Lotus. So if you add all that, your 10,000 as well as the 40,000, and I think so it's more than that. There's something different about the pricing. I don't know. It's 96,500.
Yeah, it comes to 96,500 with
Yeah.
all the bonuses that you've just shared.
Yeah. So it comes to 96,500, which is 1,500. But in this, you become a trainer. That means you can teach. And I'm not going to charge you for teaching. I'm not going to tell you that you need to do the course and then you need to recertify after a year. No, that's not us. You are absolutely free to use the manual. You're absolutely free to give your own certifications. And because it's a beautiful course, and I believe that the more we spread good knowledge, the easier it will be for everyone to get healed. Because we are looking at a large amount of people. And you can start teaching immediately after you do the course. Just maybe 11 days, you can just wait for, just learning everything yourself. Because what we'll be teaching in the 3 days, after that 11 days, you just need to wait, activate those symbols on yourself, do a little bit of small workshops, go through a small kind of with 1 or 2 people, and you can start teaching and you can earn a lot of money there, right? and you can become a trainer. And becoming a trainer is a very good thing. I always wanted to train people as I'm a teacher. This is for 1512. Internationally, also we are keeping the same price, and this is 1512. And now today's price, which we have for the
Share.
this is around 30,000 rupees, around $526. So it is 65% off, and it's a very small, I would say, for an entire life of yours from today. If you just do this workshop and you can start training, becoming the first trainer, and start earning money, and there is no hidden cost to it, and you can use it for your thing. I'm giving you a perfect license, open license here only, that is getting recorded live on Facebook also. So we will not be charging, and you can definitely start teaching. You can always take my help. I'm always there, but you can only do the practitioner. You cannot make anybody the trainer. Okay, you can teach those people, students, to practice on others. You cannot make them trainers the way I'm making the trainers. That is with me.
So, Doc, when they do a practitioner plus trainer level, they can also train others, right?
They can train others to become practitioners.
Okay.
They cannot train others to become trainers.
Trainers. Okay. All right. Okay.
So
All right.
I can, for example, I can teach you, you can go and practice. But I cannot today make you a trainer. For that, they have to come to Dr. Geetanjali.
Okay. All right.
Got it?
Okay. And so I'll just repeat that. So the practitioner plus trainer level basically means that you become a practitioner, you practice
This modality.
You can practice matrix healing, and you can earn from it as well by doing it by healing other people. When you do the trainer level course, you get attuned so that you can teach people to practice as well. Right?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. All right.
And those who will be coming for the trainer course will need to sign up a document with us that they can teach and train people to become practitioners, but not teach to become trainers.
Okay. All right. Doc, there was a question about practice sessions. Do you have practice sessions that happen when you teach matrix healing?
Yeah. So there will be the group, one person will do only, that's there every time.
Okay. All right. And how is the assessment? How do you assess somebody's progress in the course?
This course is not for assessment. This is not just, it's very simple. You just need to put the symbol. I cannot assess. They should just know. Okay. So if the assessment is, suppose Ruchida, today I would ask you, so this person has this issue, and what would you like to use for this? So you can say, I'm using this symbol, that symbol. And let me tell you, even that would not be wrong. Maybe your answer would be different from mine, but that's perfectly fine.
Okay.
Because your perception of the same problem can be different.
Okay. Of course, yeah.
There is not 1 + 1 = 2. If 1 + 1 can be 5 also, and I have to accept that.
That's true. All right. Doc, one other question. So you'll certify, the certification is basically you, once they complete the course, you certify, you give them a certification.
Yes, yes, yes.
That they've complete. Okay. Because they were asking if so many cases should be handled or we connect for practical session to. I think people, Jasmine was asking, are there a certain number of cases that they have to work on before they get certified?
No, this is very different from my Akashic record trainer, where I have told them that they need to work on 10 cases because that is Akashic record. That is something that different. I have to do it. Here, I have given the symbol. It's the end. You don't have to wait. I told you just wait for 11 days just to go through the material. If you don't want to do that, you can start training the next day. You have my blessing.
Okay. Okay. Fantastic. And the course dates, of course, Doc, is 11th to the 13th of December from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m., right? That's the practitioner level course dates. And then Matrix Healing Workshop trainer level course dates are 18th to 20th, 11 to 5 p.m. as well. Yeah. Okay. All right. And that's 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. in Indian time. I'll just request the team to post the Pacific time and Eastern times as well.
11 to 5, yeah, and 18, 19, 20th is the train.
All right. And Doc, one last question there was, I think. Is it online or later do we meet offline as well? Just meet us
No,
asking.
no offline. You want to come and meet me? Give me a hug. More than welcome. Online course.
Okay, the entire course is online. All right. Okay, I just want to remind everyone that you
Whoever
have,
joins the course needs to have their windows open because I'm not meeting you personally. No of their windows, and this is something I've made mandatory. Okay, so be aware. You cannot be doing some other work while doing the course. Very strict.
yeah, yeah,
That's what I'll make it.
yeah,
Create your
yeah, of course.
becomes very difficult. I'm speaking to Ruchira. I know I'm connecting. I'm not meeting her personally. So as it is, it's an online thing. And I need that interaction, whether you've understood. I can just switch off and I can start talking, and you guys will also find it a problem to understand what I'm talking. The same way, I need to connect to my student. It's a heart to heart connect.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, these days with online courses, it's the only way to be present
So you
fully
need to
is,
have a good Wi-Fi connect. You
yeah,
need to get a Wi-Fi next to it. This phone Wi-Fi doesn't work. Please get it. Like I'm sitting, my Wi-Fi is next to me. Please do that because you guys are investing so much and investing so much of money. So learn it properly.
And I just want to remind everyone, you have that 1,001 rupees or $11 that you will, it's a little gift. So you'll get back that 1,001 rupees or that $11 when you can use that one time on any of the packages that you're going to come across during the entire Summit. You can use that today as well. And it's just a nice little gift.
Diwali.
Little, yes, little Diwali gift. And that's so everyone can avail of that. I was just reminded by the team that everyone can actually avail of that. It's not just for people who joined us during Diwali. It's a little Diwali present for everyone on Summit. All right. Thank you so much. If there are any other questions, of course, for Geetanjali, you can post it on the groups on WhatsApp or on Telegram, and she'll answer them there. There were a couple of questions. There was a private question as well, Doc, which I will just raise because I think it's a slightly sensitive one. There's someone who has a rare type of tumor, pheochromacytoma on their left side, which they have gotten operated in 2010, but now it has reoccurred on the right side. Will matrix healing help?
Absolutely.
Okay, all right. Okay. All right. Cornelia is saying, is there a replay because I'm working at the time of the workshop, or what can I do? Cornelia can join a later date workshop, right, Doc?
You know,
Okay. So Cornelia, you can,
Friday,
okay,
Saturday, Sunday. So Saturday, Sunday is already off. Friday is one day you need to take an off. That's it.
in case, because I think she's working on those days,
Oh,
in case she's working, she can join the same course on a later date. She can avail of the offer right now.
yeah, because maybe this offer may not come again.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm planning not to get to.
Cornelia, we can also, you can get in touch with Amrish and he will help you with the alternative dates for Doc's upcoming workshop on matrix healing. So you can join, you can avail, you can book your spot at this price right now, and you can do the course later when it's coming up again. Yeah. All right. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Dr. Geetanjali. It
So
was
much
wonderful to have you here.
so much for being through the entire workshop. You know, it's really a lot of effort. Thank you so much, Ruchira. It's always a pleasure to do the class with you, the master class. Tell you something, whatever it is.
Thank you. Thank you, Doc. Thank you, everyone. And we will see you again. So Doc is around tomorrow. Doc, what time?
I think so. It's 11.
Okay. And the team will anyway let you know on the groups again the time that Doc is available, and you can join the link. call link will be shared with you as well. And you can join in and ask her any other questions that you have. Any question that didn't get raised today, she's going to answer on the groups as anyway today. But if in case you still have more questions, you can speak to her again tomorrow. All right. Thank you so much, everyone. Thanks. Bye bye.